Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we are gonna ride out, and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's up? It's
Let's go.
not recording in probably like a month here.
We have to try.
And welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been playing this game for, I don't know, about as long as the game's been out. The game's been out since the 26th, I believe. It's the 29th right now as the time of this recording. And I gotta say, Red Dead Redemption 2 is super dope. It's probably like one of the most immersive... It's one of the most immersive games that come out since, I would say, like The Witcher 3. Even though I'd argue that it's more immersive than The Witcher 3. Mostly because, like, not just because of what you can do, but basically what you can do at, like, any point in the game. It's just like, hey, you want to rob somebody? You could just, like, you can literally point your gun at anybody and then just rob them. Like, it's crazy what they allow you to do in this game. And it's really like being here during this time period. It's really like you're in their place, really doing all this. It's ridiculous. The graphics, absolutely crazy, absolutely stunning. I was gonna turn up the brightness for the video, but I think I'm gonna just leave it as is. But excuse me, man, this. I just love what they allowed you to do. Like, Rockstar really, I feel like, outdid themselves, especially when you look at this game versus Red Dead 1. Like, Red Dead 1, in some ways, was pretty messy, especially in terms of, like, the control, like, how, you know, you moved and how your horse moved and jumping and all that stuff. It was pretty weird. It was pretty, like, I don't know, it just didn't feel very, like, optimized too well. Like, it didn't really feel snappy. But this game, on the other hand, like, they really went all out on it.
Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite
So,
business.
I've not really played too much of the game so far. Like, I've been kind of like soaking myself up in the game, which is kind of like how I like to play games like this. Like, if the game's super open world and super immersive, I just kind of like to lose myself in the world because I feel like that's kind of the way the game's meant to be played. But from what I did play so far, it is nothing short of amazing. They did some, like, different things with, like, the Deadeye system and the Eagle Eye. They have like a weird, like, Eagle Eye system, like similar to Assassin's Creed, where, like, you know, you press L3 and R3 and, you know, you sort of, like, you can track animals. That's another different thing. They didn't have that in Red Dead Redemption 1. You can actually track animals, which is, like, super weird. Because, like, that's definitely more like an Assassin's Creed thing. Where you can, like, use Eagle Eye, you can see animals, and you can see tracks and stuff like that. It's almost like they took the animal tracking mechanic from, like, Assassin's Creed 3. And then found a way to put it here in Red Dead. So, it's really something special. Of course, like, you can also do, like, different things with animals. Like, you can, like, skin them, or you can just straight up, like, just take their carcass and then just, like, bring them back to camp. And then the fact that there is a camp is just ridiculous. It's what I was like, wait, you can build camps and, like, you can, like, I think you can also recruit people to your gang. I don't know if you can do that. You might be able to do that later on or something like that. Maybe that's just a story thing. But, it is crazy. They really decided to go all out in this game and really decided to push the limits of what they could actually do. I mean, also, like, of course, there's, like, the horse testicle thing. Like, that was, like, a running joke for a while. Like, once they revealed that you could actually, that the horse testicles actually shrink when it's cold. And And I can confirm they do shrink when it's cold. Like or not when it's cold, but when they're out in the snow, specifically. Because when they're in a barn, it's like their testicles are normal, and when they're not, then their testicles are shrink. I should not be talking about horse balls. I feel like a large portion of the game was dedicated to horse ball graphics and horse ball texture. Definitely making sure that everything was everything and in its right place. So here we are in the early portion of the game where can I move? I don't think I've ever been in this situation before. Excuse me, horse.
Get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating.
All right, so early portion of the game is when we sort of see things take off, just like immediately.
Take that old shed on the left and stay low.
We ended up in a shootout with these guys, and well, I mean, technically we're robbing them, so it's like we technically started it. Or did they technically start? I don't know. I don't know who technically started it.
Hello? Shut up, Billy. Excuse me.
Of course, cover mechanics. That's the mark of a modern-day shooter.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way. Lost in the storm.
Oh, I did not see that guy coming out the back of the house right there.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a body
cans of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you.
We gotta protect Dutch.
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
We gotta protect
You
him.
should go now, buddy.
Now, friend,
I want to see how. I kind of want to see how this plays out.
please. I am.
Ooh, did I get 2 for the price of 1? I think I might have shot cause I shot that guy through the head and the other guy dropped as well. One thing I do kind of like about this game is how I mean it's more like a sign of the time, but like how the guns feel in this game, like they all feel like super old-timey. Nope. No, I'm not leaving him. Nah. Nah, he's dying. Nah, he's gotta die. He's gotta die. I gotta shoot him. I have to shoot him. I have to kill this guy. I didn't chase this guy originally, but did I kill him? No, I didn't. What the? How did it? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's getting chased. He's getting chased. I'm sorry. I didn't chase this guy the first time, but I'm chasing him now. Oh wait, did I die? What? Oh, Dutch was a band. Oh, okay, never mind.
Hello?
Oh, can I do this again? Oh no, no! I got him now. Yep. Yep. See? Nope. You're not getting away this time, bro. Oh, you can't loot him? They really outdid themselves with how interactive this world is, because the way you loot people in the, like, even like down to the way you loot people, like he literally like picks their bodies up sometimes and then like checks their body and then just drops them. Like it's it's hilarious. I actually didn't kill that guy the first time I played. I did not kill that guy.
Looks like the poor bastard was married too. At some point.
If we can't eat it,
September 7th, 1896. Oh well. poor man caught up in the trap of marriage.
O'Driscoll's.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding
I'll
up here,
search in the
too.
house.
There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head.
Oh, yeah.
As big as the one on yours.
Another thing that's a little different from, well, not a little different, it's pretty different from Red Dead 1, because you couldn't really, I mean, you couldn't really take stuff from house. Also, come to think of it, there weren't a lot of, like, houses, homesteads, that sort of thing in Red Dead 1. For the most part, it was actually kind of barren of, like, houses and communities and stuff like that. I mean, they're not barren, but it wasn't to the extent that it was in this game, especially seeing as how, like, this game is technically a prequel, so it's kind of weird seeing, like, how there's not a ton of just, like, I don't know, it was weird. It just didn't feel like, it felt almost empty, but then again, like, you know, it's an older game, so, like, Red Dead 1 is an older game, so I guess it would, you know, make somewhat some sense that the game isn't as full as this one, or as, you know, fully realized as this game is right now. So while it does make sense, it's just like there wasn't really much in the way of, like, houses or, like, places that you could really go into like that. But in this game, like, if you see a house, you can pretty much go into it. Now, granted, if you go into it, I'm pretty sure if you just walk into people's just random houses, I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to contact the local authorities. They'll find a way to contact them, and pull up on their horses, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. But I'm pretty sure that that you can pretty much go into any establishment, any house that you really see. At least that's what I found. At least, you know, to a certain extent. Like I said, I haven't played too much of the game yet, but you know, that I have been able to pretty much go into anywhere. Hell, you can even, like, threaten people who work in, like, hotels. Like, there's an option for it. Like, if you want to threaten someone who works at a hotel by gunpoint, you can do that. I haven't done that because that doesn't seem like a very smart decision to me, but, you know, you can do it if you want. Which is absolutely dope. I kind of want to do it at some point, like, just to kind of test the water, see how, you know, because this isn't my main file, so, you know.
What are you doing in there, Arthur?
Hey, don't rush me. Don't rush me, alright? Coming out right now.
Keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah?
Oh, yeah. The barn. I love this scene right here. I love this. Heading to the barn real quick. And then we meet this dude. What's his name? Kieran, I think. Just drops down like a bat in the night. Like a vampire. Nah, but he can't take the hands. I'm running them. I'm running the hands, man. You see that? Look, he's not even fighting back. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. No, this isn't Kieran. We meet Kieran later on, but this isn't Kieran. Excuse me, sir. I need to know some answers.
Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
I love how they let you do this, dude.
At an old mining camp southwest of here, near the lake.
Now,
Bastards do it. Why are you up?
now when I first saw this, I got super excited when
I don't know more than that.
when I found out you could actually, like, just sort of just, like, beat people. Like they let you do this to anybody. Like, you can do this to anybody on the street. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, granted, you can't interrogate them because obviously a civilian wouldn't know anything, but see, I killed him originally. But I'm gonna spare him now.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
I killed him originally. I choked him out, but I'm gonna let the guy go. I want to see if that has any effect on anything. Where's my gun? There's my gun. Here's my gun. There's my hat. Pick up my hat. Yep. Well, just like I guess I'm the horse whisperer.
It's okay. Alright, boy.
This horse ends up coming with me. This is actually like an early game horse. You actually do get another horse later on, but this is sort of like an early game horse. Apparently, according to what he says later on in the game, he did have another horse, which is a little interesting.
Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur.
Tie him up over there, over yonder. All right, horse. What are you doing? No, get over here, horse. All right.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Ooh, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
And then you come to the realization that that they were the ones in the picture, and that her husband is the one shot dead in the wagon. That when I first realized that blew my mind. I was like, what? We got stuff like this in the game? Okay. You got these little like twists and turns and little ridiculous things. I really like that.
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Now the darkies line, I was like, eh.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna cut it. I was gonna say something about the Darkies line, but you know, I know it's a sign of the times. I'm not really gonna get into all that. You know, the game's racist because they said the Darkies. I understand this is like a completely different time period. This is back during the era where like stuff like that was considered okay, but you know, I'm not about to get all up in arms about it. But anyway, I think I'm gonna cut it right here because the video's getting pretty long. Recorded for about maybe about 30 minutes or so. So if you made it to the end of the video, please leave a like. Please be sure to comment and subscribe for more Red Dead. I hope to play this more in the future because I want to get more to the open world segments where things are a little more fun and a little more lively. And, you know, I'll be able to do ridiculous things like hunting certain animals and, you know, doing all types of fun stuff. I kind of want to make this like a little bit of a running series, even though I have too many running series that I need to really finish. But anyway, with all that being said, I will see you guys later.